2022 CR 2976, State of Texas versus Alan Hernandez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Brittany Sparks.
For the defense?
Sophia Martinez.
And are you Mr. Hernandez?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Hernandez, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishment, its waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Third DWI felony, 2 to 10 years. This isn't traffic court anymore.
Did you understand you're charged with driving while intoxicated, third or more, degree felony? The range of punishment for that offense is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is proceeding on count 1. Your punishment is to be assessed at 4 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine probated, and the state recommends community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement from the state? Showing you outside the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 150 hours community service restitution. You to follow the recommendations from the TAP evaluation, DWI intervention, VIP live, 2 years Texas driver's license suspension and admission interlock for half the term, and a 10-day jail sanction. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged in count 1, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Yes, Judge. State Office States Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
Court will accept into evidence States Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing States Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Judge. Mr. Hernandez, he works for J&S Produce, Judge, as he does sales for them, making about $600 weekly. He also has a second part-time job that he does retail sales at Tommy Bahama. He pays child support for his daughter, and he also will be paying her college because she's
2 jobs to pay for his daughter's private college, but he can't stop drinking and driving. Priorities, man.
starting St. Mary's University in this fall. She just
That's
graduated.
expensive. I think you and I both know that.
Yes, ma'am. And he will be paying for that starting this fall. So he has 2 jobs to try to do that. He also helps support his 78 and 79-year-old parents who live in Lubbock. So he is working really hard to try to stay in compliance, Judge, with everything he needs to do. He is asking the court to follow the probation and to grant him the 4 years probation and follow the plea bargain agreement, Judge.
All right, I normally don't do this because we have COVID, I do. With regards to the 10-day jail sanction, you can either serve that 10 days in custody and be done with it, or either I'll put him on GPS. And if he expects to work during the time he's on GPS, then he's going to be on GPS for 30 days and he'll only be allowed to work.
Okay, Judge.
Or he can do 10 days in the Bexar County Jail.
All right, so the court's not going to hold that in abeyance. You're going to, okay. Do you want to do 10 days in jail or do you want to do the 30 days on the leg monitor? She'll allow you to.
GPS for 30 days instead of 10 in jail. Judge Boyd's signature move. Freedom with a very short.
The court will allow him to work,
Yes.
but when you're not working, you have to come home. You have to pay for the money. I think it's better than you sitting in jail. You didn't want to sit in jail. So
Yes.
I think.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. It'll be 4 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 4 years, $1,000 fine, probated. $150 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. The court is not requiring you to get the COVID vaccination, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be waived. There's to be a TAP evaluation, plus follow recommendations of TAP. Counsel, if TAP recommends inpatient treatment, you can always come back and we can have a hearing on that.
All right.
I want him referred to felony drug court first. There should be the DWI intervention, VIP live, 2 years Texas driver's license suspension, ignition interlock, And I know there's a request for ignition interlock for half the term, but I'm going to say ignition interlock no less than half the term. And if you want it removed at half term, then I will consider it. In lieu of 10-day jail sanction, defendant is to do full GPS, I'm sorry, partial GPS. He's allowed to work for 30 days. There should be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. I'm going to want field visits 2 times per month, random for 6 months. And there should be random, well, regular UAs.
She's seen this movie before. Spoiler, it ends with someone dead and the driver crying in her court.
Proof of employment. Within 30 days. There should be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. All right, we can go off the record. Mr. Hernandez, obviously you have an alcohol problem and you're one of those people who are in that group who cannot drink and just stop at 1 drink. This is what I've discovered in my time as a prosecutor and defense attorney and even as a judge. What ends up happening is people who drink alcohol and are driving intoxicated, when there's an accident that happened, they're just fine. What ends up happening is they hit somebody who's just on their way to maybe bring dinner home to their wife or their children, or either they hit a child who's just trying to live their life, and then they come into court, they boo-hoo and cry because they didn't intend to get in a car drunk and hit somebody. Nobody ever intends to do it, but it ends up happening. Don't be that person who's driving around intoxicated and hit someone. While you're on this probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol at all. And don't do this thing where you come back to me saying, oh, I had some gummies and I'm testing positive for marijuana. That's not allowed either. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you want to be in your daughter's life, right, without being in prison, you're going to have to stop doing these things. And I know your daughter has been accepted to St. Mary's. She's going to have a great time, but an expensive time. And what I do know is that sometimes people want to celebrate milestones, and they always think alcohol is a way to celebrate milestones. You can't do that. You can't take a drop. I don't drink alcohol, and it's not that I'm, trying to be sober. I just don't think it tastes good. And people said, Stephanie, you need to acquire a taste. I'm like, well, I might acquire a taste for something. Nobody ever says acquire a taste for broccoli. So you need to start acquiring a taste for broccoli and asparagus. All right. Now, felony drug court is a good program. It's a hard program that would benefit you immensely. So don't be dishonest with them, because if you're dishonest with them, what's going to end up happening? They're going to send me a notice back saying you were not accepted because you don't have an alcohol problem. And obviously you do, because this is not your first DWI.
Fast forward to 2026. Same guy, same judge, new case. Yeah, he messed up the probation.
Okay. And when you go to felony drug court and you complete it and you're ready for graduation, they will let me know and you can send me a letter. I'll show up to your graduation. All right. All right. Probation is going to speak with you. Just remain in court and they'll go over conditions with you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge Mary.
You're welcome. Yes. Always good seeing you.
Thank you.
And you can tell them how. For 7, State versus Alan J. Hernandez. Could I have parties announced for the record, please?
James Seelaw for the defense.
And are you Mr. Hernandez? Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with driving while intoxicated, 3rd or more. That's a 3rd-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Do you understand? Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 4 years in the prison. There's a $1,400 fine. This will run concurrent with 2022 CR 2976. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
That's our agreement.
State? Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. Only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No,
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
Yes, sir. Proceed off receipts, exhibit 1 and all attachments.
no objection.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, he's 61 years old and he has a problem, obviously, and together with the motion to revoke, we think this is the only way to go.
All right, the court will sentence you to 4 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a 2-year driver's license suspension, $1,400 fine, time and money to run concurrent. This will run concurrent with 2022 2976, and the court will recommend the therapeutic community. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're proceeding in 2022 CR 2976. Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Alan J. Hernandez who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 2976 for the offense of driving while intoxicated third or more on June 14, 2022 for a term of 4 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 1, on or about the 21st day of January 2026 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant, Alan J. Hernandez, committed the offense of driving while intoxicated in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
State will waive the remaining knowledge.
Any objection?
No objection.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 4 years in the prison?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge, the proposed agreement is to grant state's motion and sentence Mr. Hernandez to 4 years in prison.
To run concurrent with the... Okay. Yeah, that's our understanding.
Are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. State, you may be excused. All right. All right, the court will grant the motion. The court will revoke. The court, as previously stated, is finding violation of condition number 1 true. Court will sentence you to 4 years in the prison. This will run concurrent with 2026 CR 002947, therapeutic community, and 2-year license suspension. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we got the record. Here's the thing.
Credit for time served?
Yes, he'll receive credit for any time, sir.
I didn't hear it the last time.
Oh, that's okay. Legally, you're entitled to any time that you have served. You understand? All right, we can go off the record. The therapeutic community, I don't have any jurisdiction to have them place you in the program. But on the judgment, it will show that I'm requesting that for you. You really need to do your best to get in that program because you have an alcohol problem, right? And if you don't solve that, what's going to end up happening at some point, you're going to be listed as a habitual. The minimum will be 25 years, or either worst case scenario, you're going to end up driving and killing someone. All right. All right. Good luck to you. When you're released from custody, if you can't find a sober support house to live in, you come back here. I will pick up the phone if I'm still here and find a place for you. Okay. All right. Good luck to you.
Next stop, 25 years minimum as a habitual, but she still offers to find him a sober house. Tough love, human heart.